All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the podcast, a very special Halloween episode with a very special guest. I'm your host, Mr. Peanut, as
And
you
I
can tell.
and
So,
I and I'm your host, Julius Pringles.
aka the Pringles guy, the Pringles man. We've also got a special guest star here joining us.
Chester Cheetah, here for a snack and good time.
That's right, Chester
That's
Cheetah.
right.
This is, of course, a podcast where we acquire and review the latest and greatest snacks.
So that you know what to try and what not to buy.
And the name of this podcast is
All together?
Yep.
You want to know? Okay.
The Super Tasters Podcast. That's right. Welcome to the Halloween episode, everybody. I am not going to hold this monocle up the entire time, but now that you've seen it, it'll go away until I see something that's worth zooming in on. So we've got a lot of Halloween-related snacks today. We've got the Beetlejuice Fanta. We've got the Mountain Dew Voodoo Mystery flavor. We've got the Zombie Takis, and a number of, like, not directly Halloween, but definitely in-season pumpkin spice-related baked goods.
A lot of pumpkin spice, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So where do you want to start? We've got a lot of sweet stuff, and actually, we have
I think we have one
predominantly
savory thing
sweet stuff. We have one savory thing, so maybe we should try to like put this somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we're starting with something sweet. So
Bring some
what do you think?
Well, I think that as far as like, I'm trying to look at these and find what might be the less sweet.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like my gut is saying either the Twinkies or the pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts.
Okay, let's go with the Pop-Tarts then. That feels like a strong
Yeah.
opener. These are frosted pumpkin pie. They look great.
Balanced breakfast is the way to start, right?
That's right. This actually will be my breakfast. I have not eaten today so far.
This is our brother Brandon, by the way. I don't think that we gave a proper introduction other than, not
Chester
to
Cheetah.
not to pull the but obviously friend of the podcast.
Yes.
Many
Long-time
times.
watcher, first-time viewer.
Yep, there you go.
He's not like an entertainer that we hired to play Chester Cheetah like at a birthday
Yeah.
party or
I
anything.
know you guys are fooled. I just felt bad lying to you. So
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and blow this candle out because you guys can't see it, and I did almost burn my arm when I held it over the candle. So, but this was here for ambiance, just so we got that on record.
it smells good at
Um,
least.
Here, maybe we
What do you
do
think
half and
smoking?
half.
Perfect.
Yeah, Jeff.
I will say this is one of the snacks I am most excited about.
Me too. I'm a big Pop-Tart guy. Yeah, you can take off
Eh,
your paws now.
Just so they don't get
Yeah.
too grimy, you know.
Chester Cheetah likes to keep his paws clean.
For
Always.
any this is a pretty visual episode for any audio listeners right now.
Yeah, if you're wondering what Gabe
I've got
sounds
a
like.
giant piece of cardboard in front of my face for my my mustache.
Yes.
So we'll see. I'm gonna try to eat with it on, and if it doesn't work, then sorry for the jump scare for those of you watching the video.
Your
All right.
best teacher from Peanuts impression. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
All right, pumpkin.
yet.
This is the pumpkin pie Pop-Tart. Smells
wonderful.
actually smells really good. Okay. That's nice.
It is pretty pumpkiny, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's funny to say. It kind of tastes like the worst version of the sweet potato ghetto gastro.
It's funny that you mentioned that because when we tried that sweet potato ghetto gastro, I was really surprised. And I was like, there's nothing else like this on the market that Pop-Tart has that tastes similar to like a sweet potato. But this has a lot of the same seasonings as that sweet potato ghetto gastro did. And it's very good. Like, I like pumpkin pie spice. I like pumpkin pie. I like all that fall stuff. It's nice. I almost wish that it wasn't just a seasonal thing and they kept it like,
Yeah,
All year
absolutely. Year round, I think that there's a lot of people that would enjoy this
wow.
because it's kind of similar to the brown sugar and cinnamon, where it's
Yeah.
a little bit of savory but still sweet, so it's hitting that like balance pretty good.
I feel that. The brown sugar and cinnamon, I've said it many times, but it's my personal favorite Pop-Tart.
Yeah,
That's an interesting
It's
choice.
my
Two
favorite.
versus one,
That's an
Mr.
interesting
Peanut.
choice for favorite.
that's my favorite because it's always good. It's never
Yeah.
overpowering. Sometimes because I love wild berry, but sometimes wild berry is too much. I get halfway through the second Pop Tart and I'm like, that was a mistake.
I look at it like for oatmeal, Like what? What?
My mustache was starting to come off, so I
Is it
took,
my-
I took it
oh.
off, and it looks worse without the
Yeah.
mustache.
Well, yeah. You look terrifying. You look like Michael Jackson in Thriller.
All right, it's going back on. Sorry about
Um,
that, folks.
But yeah, I thought you were laughing like Doug Dimmadome hat that's like reaching out of frame.
Out of frame, yeah.
For my Pop Tarts, I like fruity Pop Tarts, or I like fruity Pop Tarts, and I like fruity oatmeal. Like I like the peaches and cream, the bananas and cream, the blueberries and cream. The brown
Yeah.
sugar for me is like baseline, but I just always prefer the fruit over the brown sugar. It's the same thing for the Pop Tarts. I just like the fruit flavors more, as far as like breakfast stuff. But I do like the brown sugar. It just, for me, just a tier below, I think, the fruity stuff. But this is, I
can
think,
understand that.
it's an enhanced version of the brown sugar Pop Tart. Like, at least for me, because I really like the pumpkin pie.
Do you
Yeah.
toast your Pop Tarts?
90% of the time, I'm not toasting my Pop Tarts.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying,
I
too.
enjoy it toasted. I'm just not making time for that.
That's
You
what I
know,
think. Because it's
That's
Pop
kinda-
Tart's supposed to be like a speed breakfast, like
yep,
something
I'm grabbing
quick
it
on the
as I'm
go.
walking out the door.
Which is why I also like to freeze them occasionally, because it gives you an extra level of like, it's a different flavor, it's a little bit of different texture, but you still don't have to wait for it to heat up. I mean, they're fine. I like them heated up, but
I will say we're primarily a toaster strudel house though, and those ones
Yeah.
obviously you are toasting and getting the
Those are
icing on
nice.
there. Woo.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do we think for a rating for these guys?
I think for me, I'd probably go. It's hard because
It's good.
I do like them.
There's no issues really.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd go. Maybe I'm feeling generous and I'd say 4. I was waffling between a 3 and a 4 because I feel like they are good. They're not like incredible. No, you know what? For me,
I think it's a 3.
I think it's a high 3.
Yeah.
It's not quite. Maybe if it was heated up, it'd be different, but it's not quite going into 4 for me. But it's close.
Yeah.
I do really like. I like the idea of it.
I'm fine putting it at a 3. For me,
Yeah.
I think it's a 4, but I love like pumpkin pie stuff. So
I'd
I'm
say a
pretty
solid
easy to
3.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You guys are going in 3. I'm going to lay it down right here in the middle. It's such a big box.
It's a good thing to build off of though.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a really good starting one.
It's a good one to set the tone. Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe now we can do one of these guys, like compare the pumpkin pie. We've got,
I think the
Cookies and
cookie texture
Twinkies.
would make sense.
Yeah.
After the Pop Tarts.
these are the Little Debbie's Pumpkin Delight cookies. The pumpkins on the packaging are a little bit scary. It's kind of like a sinister Joker smile almost.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of making me smile.
Yeah.
Well, even scarier with the actual
The actual
cookie.
one is a little creepier.
The actual
Yeah.
cookie has a much bigger smile on there.
I think we just
A
break it
little
into threes.
off-putting if this was in your lunchbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're pumpkin delight.
I
Aren't
would
you
give us
delighted?
one cookie each, but I think since there's so much sugar already that's going to be
Yeah.
consumed, I'll just give it. Someone gets one eye.
It's
Someone
pulling
gets.
apart kind of like a Fig Newton.
Yeah, it
does
has
look
that
soft.
texture.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
interesting. It kind of smells like the cookie for the oatmeal cream pie that Little Debbie has.
Absolutely.
But this
With the-
this filling, I wonder, is it like caramel? What is it?
Yeah, with like a fall touch though. Like
Yeah.
the cold wind has blown by.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna clear my
It does
palate. a
smell
little bit.
pumpkin-y, but I definitely smell what you're
Yeah. Oh,
like a molasses-based cookie or something.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right about the molasses. It tastes like molasses.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm crazy about the texture.
I was just thinking that.
Almost mushy.
Yeah.
So soft.
The flavor's not bad, but it definitely needs a crunch.
Mhm.
Or just a little bit more firmness. Like, yeah, crunch would be nice.
Yeah, definitely.
But I like
like a streusel topping.
thicker cookies usually, which is that might be a little bit of a hot take. Some people really like soft warm cookies. I like crunchy cold cookies. No, I like it when they're a little bit like firm. This reminds me of something.
Definitely molasses more than anything though. That was
Yeah.
That's the right note.
It's hard. It's coming off of the Pop Tarts. It's just like it feels just like really, really sugary.
Mhm.
And I don't know. What do you think?
Honestly, I feel like after having those, I appreciate the Pop Tarts more.
Yeah, I definitely like the Pop Tarts more than this. It's not bad. It's just like I don't know. It's just like the texture is like fine. The flavors okay.
Are you excited to finish the box?
No, not
Right,
really. Not
so-
really.
Honestly,
I think more
probably
like
a
a 2.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
what
these
I'm
might be
thinking. It's a 2.
unfortunately little
They're
Debbie's. You know,
okay.
she can't always knock it out of the park. She's just one little girl working in a sweatshop all by herself.
True.
And she's baking all these cookies. These are fine. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I'm comfortable putting these guys in a 2.
I probably wouldn't recommend them to someone else.
Yeah,
I
they're
wouldn't get 'em
okay.
again.
Yeah.
Because these, I was like, these should be all year round. These are like, yeah, these that's fine. Take them off the shelf. Make room for something else.
Come and go. Yeah.
Yeah. But I am excited. I'm very curious about these pumpkin spice Twinkies.
Ooh.
I have high hopes for these. I like Twinkies for the most part. Some of the like the mystery Twinkie flavors, it was like a little bit more artificial tasting.
Yeah.
So it says it's a golden sponge cake with pumpkin spice creamy filling.
I love the taste of yellow face paint. If you guys can't tell,
Mine
'cause
was running
My
pretty
wife
bad.
couldn't tell I was wearing face paint for some reason. She's like, you always look naturally like a little bit ghoulish, but I do have.
These are the basic Twinkies.
Am I gonna get a piece, Gabe?
No, sorry.
So is the
Wow.
sponge?
Much stronger pumpkin spice off this.
Yeah. Is it the filling that's pumpkin spice, or is it?
I think it's just the filling.
okay. That's good.
It is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Very artificial smelling, but like so does regular cream of Twinkies, I feel like.
Right.
Sorry, I just had to see you eat with your mustache on. It looks like a bird the way
It's
you tilt
hard.
your head
It's
up.
hard.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard to talk.
That's nice. The fact that it's like a cream too is pleasant.
Mhm. Those are much better than the cookies.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's a lot better than I.
I'm excited to have another one.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, I
That's a
almost
pretty
want to.
good Twinkie.
If I wasn't eating so much sugar in this like whole episode, I would crack into another one because I want another bite. Yeah, that's quite good. They're very cinnamony, and I do like that it's a cream. It reminds me of like I am in some ways a basic white girl at heart, so I have had the pumpkin spice,
Latte.
various drinks, the
course.
latte,
Yeah, they're great.
the cold foam,
They're great.
and it
There's
kind
a
of reminds
reason
me
it's
of
a
that.
meme.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
good.
It's good. I do like that Twinkie. What do we how are we feeling gauge wise?
For me, it's at least a 3.
Yeah,
It's kind of teetering between a 3 and a 4.
because I wonder if I like them more than the Pop Tarts. I definitely wouldn't choose that as a breakfast item,
Right,
but
right.
as far as a snack food, it's pretty strong. It's one of the better Twinkies I've tried.
This would go hard at a Halloween party.
Yeah.
You know, like after everybody's had wings or burgers or whatever you're eating for your mains, have that later. Woo.
I would probably have my Halloween party is going to be catered chocolate Twinkies, regular
Yep.
Twinkies,
Yep.
pumpkin spice Twinkies, and for
Yeah.
dessert we have.
Well, dinner
a
first.
chocolate fondue found to dip them all.
Yeah, to dip the Twinkies
First, you have
in.
to eat your burger Twinkies and your wing Twinkies.
Yeah,
you know?
right,
You
right.
gotta
Yeah,
get
yeah.
your savory Twinkies
Well,
out of the
obviously.
way.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe like a high 3. Like it could probably, like we said before, like sometimes our ratings will change as we're snacking throughout the week. It might even be a 4. But right now, I think that I put them on par with the pumpkin pie pop.
I was gonna say, do you like them more than the Pop Tarts
I
or
agree.
equally?
Maybe about the same, maybe a little bit more. This is definitely the pumpkin pie it's good balance for the Pop Tarts, and it makes sense because if you're gonna be eating breakfast, kids maybe have a different opinion, but you don't want to be blasted with sugar.
Right.
S-
Absolutely.
So I understand why the pumpkin pie isn't as sweet as the Twinkie. I'd say they're about the same. I'm comfortable putting it in a 3.
Yeah.
It's a good Twinkie,
Absolutely.
and there are definitely some stinkers when it comes to Twinkies.
right.
So we've done 3 pumpkin things.
Yeah, you want to mix
Maybe
it
we
up?
should do the chocolate
The fudge stripes.
before going into pumpkin spice, unless you want to do the zombie Takis, because we've got 3 more pumpkin things, and then we got the Beetlejuice fudge stripes.
I'm fine going with the fudge stripes.
Yeah.
and saving the
Move that into
Takis a little bit, just
So
when we
these
can't
are
take sugar anymore.
these are the limited
We're
edition
crying
fudge
uncle.
stripes.
Yeah.
They're dark chocolate and vanilla. It's like a dark chocolate cookie with a vanilla
These look
icing.
Wait, let me get a look at that.
fantastic.
Yep, zoom in.
Okay.
I would maybe replace the vanilla with mint, dark chocolate and mint. It hits.
Yeah,
That's like one of my
And
favorite.
it would have been
snack
green
combos,
too.
But,
It would have looked more
Right,
Halloween Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice
but
brand.
I'm staying open minded. I'm excited to see what they got going.
Evan, did you have you were gonna say something, or were you just doing the zoom in bit?
I was just zooming in. I kind of wish they would have put maybe like bugs in it for Beetlejuice. I don't understand.
If
It's
you-
just dark chocolate and vanilla. I feel like doesn't scream Beetlejuice to me, but
Yeah, there's actually instructions on the back to make it more realistic, where you dump a little bit of water, then you put it back in your cupboard, so they get nice and moldy.
Ew. It's a snack podcast.
Yeah, we're eating food.
Ooh, wow! I was not expecting the bottom to be fully engulfed in the
vanilla
stripes. Yeah,
icing.
but it's
Oh,
been a
you're right.
while, I think, since I've had like a Keebler cookie. So
It does smell. It
Mhm.
smells very nostalgic.
yeah,
That very
yeah.
particular cocoa cookie smell.
Gabe's got a lot of nostalgia for
Smells like
Beetlejuice.
Sunday school.
Yeah,
This is the body of Christ, actually.
we used to watch Beetlejuice in Sunday school. Actually,
Hey, you know what, boys? The body of Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
The body of Beetlejuice.
yeah, not bad.
Screaming for milk.
Yeah, it kind of to me does not taste very dissimilar to their just like normal cookies.
Mm-hmm.
The normal fudge stripe.
Well, because the normal fudge stripe is what? It's
Vanilla
like
with fudge.
it's a vanilla cookie with chocolate fudge.
Yeah.
This is a fudge cookie with vanilla fudge. So it's like the same. They just did like the negative image
Yeah.
of their cookie,
Yeah.
but it's the same flavors. I was like, you guys can't trick me. I bought the same thing. You guys put Beetlejuice on it and you made me buy it. It tastes the same though.
It's a sure bet.
Yeah, yeah.
They knew you'd like it.
I'm going for a second cookie. I probably shouldn't. There's gonna be a lot of sugar on here.
I also
um,
got a second cookie. I really like the dark chocolate cookie.
I do like it. I do
wish was
enjoy it.
darker, though.
Yeah,
It doesn't taste super different from a milk chocolate, but it is super.
Yeah.
yummy.
you're right.
It's still a good cookie.
Maybe a couple bugs wouldn't hurt.
Right.
Yeah, it is a good cookie. It is
Yeah.
a good cookie.
For texture.
The Keebler cookies, man, they're just the mixture of cookie, the ratio of cookie to icing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's just so good for me texturally.
It's not a dry cookie.
It is good,
And it
yeah.
looks like it would be a dry cookie. you
Yeah.
know?
God, number 3, Beetlejuice,
whoa,
Beetlejuice.
take it easy. God damn, dude.
You're
got
gonna
a
bring him out of
lot-
his grave.
You got a lot of like candy left too. What do we like? How are we feeling on these guys?
It's a good cookie.
Yeah,
Those pumpkin spice Twinkies are probably number 1 for me though right now.
yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
It's good. It's very good. It somehow gets better the more that I eat it. But that also could be a side effect of hunger. Because like I said, I haven't eaten today, which is never a great idea. Because I'm like, yeah, this is 5, this is 5, this is 5.
right?
It's a starving man eating his first seagull on a deserted island. He's like, this is the best thing I've ever tasted. But this is
You
like,
thinking a 4 on this one?
I think these might be a 4. Because these, I could probably eat this whole container if I'm being
Right.
honest. They're balanced because they're sweet, but they're not too sweet.
They're
The
very
Twinkies
snackable.
are pretty
Definitely,
sweet. I couldn't eat more than probably 2 of those,
Right.
but these are pretty good. But also like just a, I don't think it's super different from their normal cookie, which is also
Right.
maybe a good thing because their normal cookie is a hit for a reason.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe I'm feeling a 4 on these guys.
Yeah, I'd go a 4 with these.
It's a 4 for me, dude.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
It's a good
like
cookie.
you said, I had
Oh,
like
I
3
know.
of them.
I didn't need to hear you say it. I know it's a 4 from you. Half the sleeve is already gone. Yeah, I think these guys are. I feel comfortable putting those guys. What a crinkly container that has. Putting those in a 4.
Not a good midnight snack.
No.
You're getting busted.
Yeah.
You will be the Keebler elf himself will wake from his slumber and be like, what the hell?
Burglars.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe one more sweet thing and then the Takis. Just like really try to.
That sounds good.
It can bring us back because then we got
Ooh.
so much candy
I
and
don't know,
stuff.
peanut butter's kind of sounded nice after that cookie.
Yeah, you want to do some of the candy? Is that what you're pointing at?
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I'm not
What do you
opposed to the
think?
candy. Yeah, because we don't want to do the candy and then the soda or
Yeah.
vice versa because that's just gonna be that'll be
Right.
crazy.
That's a good point. Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do these. So these Reese's Wolf Tracks, werewolf tracks, not normal wolf at Halloween. I don't think so. These are milk chocolate with vanilla cream. So it's like The top half is vanilla and the bottom half is the regular Reese's. I've never had these before.
I have not either.
Smells like a
Ooh,
dude. This
Look at that.
it's incredible
Nice.
how strong
Yeah.
the Reese's peanut butter smell is through all this chocolate and putting my nose on top of the vanilla. All I smell is peanut butter,
I mean, yeah.
which is
Peanut butter is the dominant.
I like the
but-
Reese's. I like the Reese's peanut butter quite a bit.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I'm gonna take one sip of water.
When I was younger, I was a hater, and I really only liked Reese's Pieces, but I have learned the error of my ways.
That's fair. I do still probably prefer the Reese's Pieces over these guys, just because they're so like I like small things. I like that I like
Your
Dippin'
hands don't get all
Dots.
yucky.
Yeah.
Might complain with the peanut
Speaking
butter
of, this is starting to melt.
Right.
Yeah, you're not joking. Yeah, you can definitely taste the white chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's amazing. I don't eat candy very often. When I do, it's usually
Dude,
here.
It's just so hard to go
that's
wrong with Reese's,
so
dude.
good.
Yeah.
they usually knock it out of the park. And a little bit of vanilla on your Reese's, yeah, it's great.
Why do they not have branded Reese's peanut butter?
Yeah,
great
that's a good question.
Yeah, just sell their peanut butter.
We're not
yeah.
allowed to have it in its purest form.
Do you
Yeah,
think
well,
that
sure, we
they-
wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you think that the vanilla puts it above the traditional Reese's?
It certainly doesn't take away.
No, it doesn't take away. It's kind of nice. I kind of like it.
It's
Yeah.
really good.
It's a good mix up. You know, it's not because
I love that.
normal just milk chocolate that they have on Reese's is like if I want to eat chocolate, I don't eat milk chocolate. I like to eat dark chocolate, but
Yeah.
I like that the vanilla kind of like brings a little bit of balance to it. It's not like overwhelmingly milk chocolate. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's very good.
I like it as well.
Yeah.
It's not bad. What do you think?
Let me put on my white glove.
Yeah, let me get my monocle
'Cause
actually.
It's a 5.
That's
That's a 5.
Wait, let me
It's
see it.
yeah.
delicious.
Okay.
I can't
I'm
argue with
seeing
you.
a 5.
I can't argue with
That's
you.
A
Yeah.
delicious.
I'm fine.
Halloween
Yeah,
snack, man.
I'm definitely fine. Put it in a 5. I probably would have put it in 4, but that's just because like I'm kind of like I don't eat a lot of candy, so it's like wow, this is really sweet. But I also have
Right.
had a lot of sugar. What?
There could be a super cut of you being a sugar hater, dude.
I'm
You're just
not-
like, listen, I don't ever eat sweets. I don't eat
I'm
sugar.
not a hater.
Listen. When I eat sugar, it's just the
putting
cocoa
it in
powder.
5. No, it's a 5. It's great.
It's
I don't have
really
any
good.
complaints with it because
Yeah.
it's like it's sweet, but all candy is like that.
That's the candy you're getting in your treat bag, and you are not trading. Like,
Yeah.
No.
Good point. And you know what? Like
So I'm
you were,
trying to give you some Smarties. Yeah.
you were saying earlier, do you think it beats out normal
Normal Reese's.
normal Reese's? I feel
Yeah.
like it's perfect where it's at, being a seasonal release, because
Yeah.
it's like when it comes out, you're like, oh, I gotta have some of these.
I'm looking.
But
forward
you
to
don't.
It.
Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want it to replace regular Reese's.
Nah.
I wouldn't want it to replace it, but I do think for me personally, it might just slightly beat out the normal Reese's. I really like the vanilla inclusion. It's great.
It is good.
Yeah.
And we've also got Kit Kat Ghost Toast. It is cinnamon toast flavored, which I'm crazy about anything cinnamon toast flavored. I'm a big cinnamon toast crunch guy.
It is. It's funny the ghost being very excited and like kind of cheeky, giving
He's
you the ghost.
winking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who do you think made
Like
the
he's got a
toast?
surprise.
Yeah, he's very
made the
proud of
toast.
himself. All right.
What color do you think it's gonna be? Like beige?
Ooh.
Oh,
It
wow.
is pumpkin orange.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wow, it smells good.
Oh yeah, it does.
It smells strong.
Definitely get that cinnamon smell.
Whoa.
That's interesting. It's very cinnamony. Yeah.
Yep. It tastes like cinnamon mixed with how Play-Doh smells.
Yeah.
mean-
You don't have to say how it smells. We know you've eaten Play-Doh before. You can just say how Play-Doh tastes.
No.
We've all been there, man. It's okay. Yeah, this is pretty nice.
Kind of reminds me of the milk in the bowl after you've had cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah, yeah. And this is actually like a pretty balanced sweetness. It's not overly sweet, I would say.
Yeah.
As someone who is sensitive to sugar, I wouldn't necessarily classify myself as a hater.
It's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, me too.
Me
I'm
too.
not a huge cinnamon fan. I gotta be honest.
Damn. Yeah.
I snickerdoodles are fantastic,
Yes.
but overall, I'm kind of hit or miss. This is pretty good though.
Do you like it like when it's included, like with the pumpkin spice, because it's like such a mainstay with all like the fall
Right.
snacks.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
I would say I probably like it more into baked goods than
Yeah.
I do like a candy. But with that being said, this is still, like I said, better than I thought it was gonna be. So
I agree.
Not
I
bad.
think you were very accurate when you said it tastes like the milk. You know,
Mhm.
it tastes like cinnamon milk.
yeah,
Like
there's
horchata.
like a nice crunch still from the.
Wait, what was that accent? I got possessed by the ghost. That was the ghost talking. That was the ghost. It tastes like horchata. That's what I meant to say. Horchata. What are we feeling on a rating for this guy?
You know, I think considering what's in 3 right now, I think for
Yeah.
me it's among the ranks of these two. So I guess
I would agree
it
with
should
that.
be like a 3, but it's a pretty solid 3. You know,
Yeah,
For me,
like them.
yeah, we could put it in 3. For me, it would be a 4 just because, like I said, I like how it's not like overly sweet. And that's a candy that I kind of gravitate towards. But it's yeah, I'm comfortable putting it in a 3. It's not like we've had some crazy Kit Kats on here because we got like a bunch from Japan. So
Yeah.
absolutely.
as far as the Kit Kat scale goes, yeah, I'd put it in.
That's
3.
kind of it's
Those hazelnut Kit Kats.
dude. It's crazy how Japanese Kit Kats completely skewed the scale for me because
Yeah.
as far as American Kit Kats go, this is a really solid one. But when you've had like what Kit Kats can be, you know,
yeah, it's let's put it.
it's an American 4, it's a Japanese 3.
That's right.
Agreed. Agreed. Yep.
Okay, so now it's time for the zombie talkies. But before that, we are about halfway through the episode. So that means it's time for me to read for you the snack news. It's time for the snack news, everybody. Okay. All right, snack news. It's going to be long. So there's probably going to have to be 2 parts. So
That's what she said.
yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna have to be 2 parts.
So, Ah! All right. Snack news part 2. That's for the. Don't worry about
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
guys. That's for the TikTok
Mhm.
audience. Okay, so in honor of the election coming up, Ben and Jerry's putting out a churn out the vote flavor. I'll put that up on screen. I didn't write down what the flavor is. That would make sense. Why would I do that? Skittles. They're releasing a Fuego chili lime flavor.
Mm.
Uh,
Interesting.
7-Up. What? This sounds familiar. I wonder if I already read this. 7-Up releasing a Shirley Temple soda. A Shirley Temple soda with cherry and pomegranate flavor.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever had a Shirley Temple. Ruffles releasing Double Crunch Hot Wings. They're bringing it back. It's not a new release, but it is a re-release. So it's being released.
you might have read that before.
Double Crunch Hot Wings.
Yeah.
I'll go through the archives. Don't worry.
Right. Come through.
New Sunkissed Raspberry Blood Orange Soda. That sounds pretty good.
Mm.
Lay's releasing a new Roaring Ranch and Fried Pickle flavor.
I'm trying that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I don't know why it is roaring, but yeah, that's a
Made by
fun.
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Okay, don't get too excited, but Mountain Dew is bringing back the pitch black flavor, but it is only going to be at 7-Eleven. It's only available as a fountain drink, but they are technically bringing it back.
I got a 7-Eleven like 2 blocks from my house, baby.
It's so funny how
I
they're like,
love pitch
we're
black.
bringing back this soda. It's very popular, and you have to get it on tap at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, on tap. Yeah.
They do have the best crushed ice.
Yes, 7-Elevens are great. Jack Link's is releasing a Doritos barbecue flavor. It's beef jerky. It's the Doritos barbecue chips. That's what flavor the jerky is. I don't know why.
Okay.
They can't get over collabing with Doritos. They keep doing it.
The sweet and spicy meat stick is like Elliot's favorite.
Oh, really?
He
Wow.
loves it.
New Chips Ahoy Big and Chewy chips. So they're big cookies in 3 flavors: chocolate chip, chocolatey caramel, and chocolatey brownie.
Huh.
I don't know why one of the chocolates is chocolate and the other 2 are chocolatey. But
Not real chocolate.
ooh, the brand Wrap Snacks. Wrap Snacks. We've tried a couple Wrap Snacks on the show. We've had the Wrap Snacks cup noodles and maybe a couple of their chips. But Wrap Snacks, Wrap Snacks brand is releasing 4 new types of honey bun: lemon, glazed, strawberry, and birthday cake. Come on, man. You don't want to support E40? Club Crackers are releasing Club Crackers Minis, cinnamon sugar flavor for the holidays. Hostess releasing donuts. They are apple cinnamon fritter rings.
Ooh.
Hostess
Ooh.
donuts,
I
apple
love
cinnamon
fritters.
fritter rings. Yeah, me too.
Heck yeah.
Last but not least, Pringles. New Pringles Mingles. They are like tiny bow tie shaped puffs coming in 4 flavors: cheddar and sour cream, barbecue and pizza. That's 1 flavor. Sharp white cheddar and ranch and dill pickle. No, sharp white cheddar and ranch and dill pickle and ranch. I don't know why so much ranch, but yeah, those are the 4
Ranch,
flavors.
double up.
Yeah. So those are the Pringles Mingles, and that's the snack news. That's everything for you guys.
I
Now we can-
actually, when I was getting our weird food, stay tuned.
Yes.
I got 3 of those 4 flavors of Pringles Mingles.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah,
And
those
they
are
were-
brand new. That's
they were
exciting.
Look for those.
in boxes on the floor next to the aisle.
Where'd you
I
find
was
them?
like, this was definitely a
Costco?
last minute. No, Walmart.
Okay.
I was like, this was definitely a last minute. They're like, oh, we didn't put this on a shelf, and
Yeah,
now we
they're
have to
still-
just stack them on the floor.
They're still putting out the freight. That's the best time to get it. You break open the shrink wrap
Yeah,
on their
you-
pallet, and
you
you're
push-
the first one.
You push
Yeah.
the stalker aside, and you're like, no, I'll take care of this one.
right.
All right. So now to sort of give our palates a break from all the sweet, we've got the zombie Takis. These are habanero cucumber flavor, which is really
That
interesting.
is wild.
Yeah.
We haven't had a lot of. Ooh, what's this? Hopefully there's no. Nope, still air. Okay. We haven't had a lot of like really, really good Takis on the show, but every once in a while, they're very green. They smell pretty cucumbery, I would say.
Absolutely. It smells like a cucumber salad from like a Japanese restaurant.
I was wondering if I thought you were doing like a twirling your mustache thing, but I didn't realize that you'd given up on the tape and you're just holding it up.
The tape gave up on
for
me.
the rest of
I
the
did not
time.
give up on the tape.
Fair enough.
So
Again,
now I have to do like a masquerade ball type of like, who is this man under the mustache?
I will never miss an opportunity to point out. Yeah, that's fun. I noticed that's what you're doing. I will never miss an opportunity to point out that this is probably like a $6 or $7 bag of chips, and this is like a third of the way full, which is pretty egregious. But you
Yeah.
know, I'm sure it'll make up for it by being a 5 out of 5 flavor. I'm just gonna grab
right.
a couple of these zombie Takis for the holiday. Yep, very
A
green.
little pinch here.
Reminds me of the Shrek ketchup that they did a
Absolutely.
long time ago.
Easy squirt.
Yeah.
I think there was a purple one too.
What's so funny, Gabe?
After the zombie talkies, you'll have easy squirt.
All right.
Whoa!
Mmm.
Wow.
Oh yeah. My wife is gonna love these.
That's strong. Is that the cucumber?
It's lime juice.
I know. I was
I was
like,
gonna say it should be cucumber, habanero, and lime.
Like-
they did not list
Number one
lime,
flavor is lime.
which is
It's
surprising.
Really good.
They really wanted that to be a
I mean,
jump
the green,
scare.
I guess makes sense.
Yeah, it's so.
it does have good heat to it. The habanero is really in there.
hmm
Okay, here we go. Corn flour processed with lime. So like the first ingredient.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely.
That is very, very limey. I do like the little bit of spiciness.
The cucumber is also right at the beginning as well.
It is.
Oh, was it? I didn't. I
That's
was
really good
drowning in a sea of
This is
lime.
very surprising.
Okay, I'm going in.
Before the podcast, I told them I'm generally kind of on the fence about Takis. They're
Yeah.
usually just too crunchy and not enough like good flavor. But this is a dang good chip.
The lime is, it's winning. It's beating me. It's so strong.
I like sour things.
Yeah. I wasn't really expecting it either. I'm surprised they don't list lime on
This
here.
is this is the opposite of toothpaste. This is gonna melt your teeth. You will have green chip nubs where your teeth were.
This
if
is
you
the acid
if you
that's
eat
getting you, huh?
if you eat the whole bag, you will be a different person. They do taste good. It's so crazy how much citrus is in that, though.
This is the most sour chip I've ever had, I think.
Yeah,
There
me
should be,
too.
like a little wet wipe taped to the outside of the bags, though. Like
so you could
how they have the little coupons and the little, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That way you're ready
a
to
little
go.
little bag. Yeah, you just open it up. Whoop, whoop.
Oh my gosh.
My right hand has not been snacked yet. I did.
Oh, man.
I did.
I must deliver the unfortunate news that I just learned from my monocle. There is like a Horton Here's a Who village on this Taki. Probably
Oh,
each
no.
individual Taki is a civilization, and they
Yeah.
are
I
just
gotta have another one.
lime
These are
producers.
wonderful.
It's just lime factories throughout the entire talkie. And they're like, "We're here. don't kill us.
Please.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
just squashing limes like that.
Yeah.
on the news.
Yeah, with their feet.
Squashing grapes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
This is intense. Okay, what do we
It is a very flavorful.
what do we think?
Okay, so
Yeah.
to their credit, I was doing pinches. It feels like it's more manageable when you have one at a time.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's really strong.
They do not have the burnt aftertaste that some Takis have for me.
Yes.
Right.
I do really like the pepper and the habanero.
Yeah.
I really like all the flavors that are happening here. You just have to eat them carefully.
Proceed
Yeah.
with caution.
Yeah.
I like it. It's
5% at a time was too much.
it's strong. For me, it's like I don't know. I wish they would have put lime on the bag.
Yeah.
Because it's such a like
It's very
prominent
strange that
flavor.
They don't tell you. Yeah.
I like all the flavors happening here. For me personally,
Yeah.
if there's a little bit less lime, it'd be a 5. For what they are, I think I'm gonna have to put it in 4 just because I like them, but every time I have one, I have to like it's like it goes through my whole body. I die
Yeah.
and I'm reincarnated. I become the Taki zombie. But
But
at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I should put it in 5 because I keep going back for more, man.
If
It's
you
the
guys say a
citric
4,
acid.
I'll agree, but for me, that's a 5.
I keep
It's-
riding the lightning.
It is delicious.
I'm comfortable putting them in 4. I think just for me, it's just a little bit too much. It's
Your everyman is probably not enjoying that.
no, I don't think so.
I think a 4 is probably the right home for it.
This is the
But if you like
strongest.
intense things,
I was gonna say this is the strongest flavored Taki that I've had by far.
it's a
That's why they got caution tape on it, dude.
5.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Proceed.
The cucumber flavor is nice. Yeah, it's hard to eat a lot of these. I'm fine putting these in a 4. But yeah, they're fun to try. This is man, I was not ready for that. That took me by surprise. It's very hard to eat. It's so strong.
It tastes good though. Like you just keep going back in.
Oh yeah,
And
my
do you
mouth
know
is
what?
watering.
It's
Yeah.
a good thing that is like a total like ginger palate cleanser after all the sugar, and it gets me ready for the sugar. All the like my tongue is
All
like
right, it's crazy.
acid fried.
Give me some sweetness. Counteract it.
I'm curious about those guys. Those pretzels, those flip
Oh
pretzels.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Flips pumpkin spice coated pretzels.
I think everything flips that we've tried on here so far I've enjoyed.
Yeah. The white chocolate flips are a little bit artificially tasting.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint, but they're still nice.
Oh, here we go. Easy open.
I feel that.
We're pretzel boys.
I feel that.
Yeah. We're pretzel guys.
Pretzel guys.
Okay, let me smell these. Yeah, those smell great. That smells great. I love a coated pretzel.
Smells like a candle.
Oh yeah.
It
The
does.
Yeah.
candles that you want to eat though.
This does smell like a candle.
Right,
It tastes like it smells like a candle that you're like, okay, maybe this is the one.
right.
Maybe
I'll just lick it.
maybe this one will be okay. Keep bumping the mic. Hey,
Mm,
that's for you guys.
that's quite good. I like that.
Yeah.
It's
like
balanced.
A holiday get together.
Yeah, and it's this is a nice thing about a coated pretzel is obviously like the pretzel on its own is a little bit salty. So like the salt and the sugar, they play really well together.
That's really nice.
That is good. It's cooling down my tongue.
Yeah, you're right. It's a really well balanced flavor because of it being on a pretzel.
It's
Like
a good
if this were on a cookie, it'd be
Yeah.
probably a little bit too much.
it's
Yeah.
a good pumpkin spice flavor.
Yeah.
Those
Be
are
at home
great.
With some mixed nuts.
Yeah. I could eat that whole bag probably.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is really nice.
It's pleasant. What do you think?
Um,
This is another one. It's like this doesn't have to be seasonal. You guys can just keep this out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't make it a limited edition. Just make it an edition.
Mm-hmm.
it's at least a 4. I could hear a good argument for 5 though.
Yep.
I think
I'm
for
right
me,
there with you.
again, I'm a pumpkin spice guy. I want to put it in 5.
Yeah,
I think this
let's
is
do it.
I'm done with. I'm
my
done with the
favorite
5,
that I've
yeah.
had so far.
That's
yeah,
pretty good.
that's great.
It's super well balanced and the crunch is so nice.
yeah,
Yep.
up there with the werewolf tracks. There you go, buddy. Okay, maybe
So we got pumpkin pie M&Ms left and pumpkin spice Oreos.
let's do just so we're not ending on the M&Ms before the soda. Maybe we do the M&Ms first.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. So these are milk chocolate pumpkin pie artificially flavored M&Ms. So it's just,
Artificial.
it looks like it's just chocolate with pumpkin pie flavoring. You know, imagine.
I thought they picked these from an
Nice.
M&M bush. You're telling me
What
these
a
are
little-
artificial?
Pumpkin stem hat.
I'm trying to hide behind the mic so you guys don't have to see me
No mustache.
Oh,
I like the.
who's this guy?
There's like less paint where your mustache should be. It looks like your mustache ripped off. The tape took the
Let
makeup
me
with
in
it.
now, it can be nice.
Yeah, yeah. Long. That's long legs, by the way, for everybody at home. That's a long legs reference. Okay,
And that's the
Ooh.
sound that you might have heard from TikTok for those of you not old enough to have watched Long Legs.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me in. I'm not 17. I can't watch rated R movies.
Oh, they're big.
They are big. I'm excited. I'm excited for these guys.
They just smell like it. Wow, look at that one. That one's huge.
Mm-hmm.
They don't taste like super pumpkin-y.
It's very,
It's a lot of chocolate.
it's very
Pretty low-key.
mild.
Mm-hmm.
I think especially coming off of an actual pumpkin spice dessert.
What is? Oh my God! Gesture your hand.
Oh,
I was like, "What is touching my foot?"
It's definitely the chocolate version of a pumpkin pie flavored thing.
Yes, it's very.
And I
It reminds
don't
me.
think that-
I made like a chocolate. One year for Halloween, I made like chocolate pumpkin cookies, and it was just like the chocolate was so strong, and the pumpkin was like very mild. It kind of reminds me of those. The chocolate kind of overpowers the pumpkin
Yeah.
flavor, which kind of just makes me feel like I'm just eating a big M&M.
Mm-hmm. They're the size of peanut M&Ms, but it's just all filling.
Yeah. Yeah, no peanuts. Did I say penis? No. Freud? Rewind that.
Freud is our editor.
Freud. Yeah, yeah,
Freud is our editor that talks about his mom way too much.
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it doesn't need the chocolate, like you said.
Yeah.
I do. It feels like a slightly enhanced version of chocolate, but it tastes like a devalued pumpkin pie flavored.
Which is
dessert.
weird because like
Right.
I love the peanut butter M&Ms so much.
Oh yeah, those are one of the best candies
dude.
on.
I thought that's
Oh
what they're
my
gonna do
God,
with
these
this
are
guy.
so
It's like
insane.
sort of like a pumpkin-y filling, but it just kind of mostly tastes like chocolate. I don't know, I'm a little disappointed. For me,
I agree.
Those
I
would be nice in a
probably-
cookie.
yeah, I think they'd go well with these cookies. Down in two.
In two? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, fair enough.
But
I
like
was gonna
Gabe
say,
said, I'm
I
a
like
sugar
M&Ms
hater.
enough that I'd probably say a 3.
that's what I
Because,
was
like,
thinking, just
I
because I
mean,
like the chocolate.
They're fine,
but
but
God, this is the third
yeah,
time.
they're not exciting. So
Yeah.
a 2 is probably a good spot to let you know, like,
Yeah.
probably pass on these.
Not worth getting. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's better pumpkin. I mean, we've had better.
There's
pumpkin
better
pie spice.
M&Ms. There's better pumpkin pie flavored
yeah,
things.
exactly.
Speaking of better pumpkin pie flavored things, pumpkin spice Oreos. I've never had these actually in my whole life. But this is I believe they bring it out every year seasonally.
I'm curious why they went through so much effort on the graphic to make it little maple leaves.
I know. They made the
Oh,
pie
for the crust
so
decoration.
fancy.
No,
Yeah. It is a really nice looking pie.
It's just a cookie.
That is not what we're eating.
No, not even close.
But it looks good. The filling is
Give a
like
shout out to the graphics department.
Yeah,
They're going
for
the
real.
extra mile.
the filling. Yeah. It looks like canned pumpkin inside the Oreo.
And the Oreo looks like crust too. It's not just like a golden Oreo. It looks like
Oh, it does look like it's kind of toasted.
It is. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I'm excited.
Smells like those flips.
That's pretty nice.
Man, you're not kidding about the filling. Look like
Yeah.
pumpkin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go just filling for my
Fill
second
inside
one.
down.
Oh, good. Good God.
You cleaned the table, right?
I did clean the table. Yeah, because I knew that you were gonna be dropping an Oreo, and Oreo always lands filling side down. Okay. The filling is good. It's not like super potent. Like it mixes with the cookie flavor good.
It's definitely pumpkin pie spiced,
Yeah.
but it doesn't taste like pumpkin. to me.
No, it's not pumpkin-y flavor. Yeah.
The cookie is very golden Oreo flavor.
Yeah,
I like
definitely.
that. It's really nice.
It's a good choice. I'm glad they didn't just go with like the chocolate base.
It would have
wouldn't
been so chocolatey. You wouldn't have been able to.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Right now, I feel kind of the same way I feel about the pumpkin pie Twinkies. Like, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's exactly how I feel. Yep.
I think it's a solid 3.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's hard for me with an Oreo because I'm such a enjoyer of just the baseline basic Oreo.
Absolutely.
It's like has to be a really nice flavor for me to even think about buying it. Because if I'm in the mood for Oreos, I usually just want the basic Oreo.
We always forget to
Yeah.
do milk. These would probably be really good with milk.
I don't own milk.
Yeah.
I currently have no milk in my house, but I agree. Yeah, okay.
You ever put ice cubes in your milk?
Maybe once upon a time.
It's pretty nice. Added bonus: when the ice cube melts, it makes sure there's no milk ring at the bottom of your glass, so you don't have to reach your hand in. Like,
Oh, that's
know.
smart.
yeah.
I think it's I
Some
think it
deep
might be
thoughts
time for
from Mr.
our
Peanut.
yeah. I'm trying to find our Sody Pops. Are those back in the fridge?
Yeah.
All right, let's fetch the Sody Pops. Okay, we've got our Mountain Dew Voodoo, which is a mystery flavor. So maybe we should try this first so that we can see if we can identify what it is. It's a new mystery flavor. It's 2024 edition. We've also got the Beetlejuice, official Beetlejuice, Haunted Apple Fanta. As you can see, there's a cigarette floating at the bottom. So that's how you know it's official Beetlejuice merch. No, it's what is it? Spiced apple soda. I've heard people say it's reminiscent of like drinking hot candle wax, like as far as just the flavor of spiced apple.
Very good. Very good.
You wanna
love,
crack open
you
the
love
Dew?
to hear that. Sure. We're going to do first.
I didn't mention at the beginning of the podcast, but they did make me do the Super Tasters test.
That's
When they
right.
First we're doing it, so
And I
am
remember
in the
that
club,
too.
Officially.
Yes, every guest we've had them do the test. And if
We
they
just
don't
need to
pass,
start
we don't let them on.
filming it.
Yeah, we do need to start filming it. Okay, should I take a sip? It's very like berry forward. It tastes
Yeah.
like it's nose taste.
Nose taste, yeah.
Yeah, it smells. I mean, all Mountain Dew probably has like that fruity berry smell, but it smells kind of like a wild berry.
I get
Smells tropical to me.
almost. It's halfway between Livewire and the red Horde flavor.
Oh
for the
yeah,
Game
yeah,
Fuel.
Oh,
It's,
yeah,
like,
the
right
Game Fuel,
between
yeah.
those two.
Which I think was like a citrus berry, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
It is good.
Yeah.
I do like it. It's hard to go wrong with Mountain Dew. I don't drink soda that often, but Mountain Dew is just like it's got a classic. Like it's a very citrusy flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's some sort of berry they're going for, like a wild berry,
It does taste like
I'm gonna say dark berry.
dark berry.
Yeah.
it's hard because I think that baseline Mountain Dew is citrusy. So it's hard to tell if they're going for like a berry lemonade flavor or if it's just like berry and
Lemonade.
Mountain Dew.
Yep. A
Berry
little bit of
lemonade.
lemon in there.
That would be interesting.
real.
Like a
You know
strawberry
what someone
lemonade
said
or
in the
berry lemonade.
comments? Someone said it, and I'm gonna roast the audience. Someone said in the comments the Mountain Dew Voodoo flavor this year is gross. Like, okay, yeah, all right, Coca-Cola representative. Yeah, oh yeah, it's so gross. This tastes great, dude. What are you talking
It's-
about?
it's a
Were you
very
chewing
nice-
gum? Did you just brush your teeth? This tastes awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude, what are you doing? Thanks for watching, by the way.
No.
thanks for the engagement. We appreciate it.
I don't want you to watch.
Hey, if you could tell your friends to watch.
I never said stupid. Wait, hold on. I
This
never
feels
said
like
stupid.
having your friends spend the night and you're playing split screen.
Yeah, this is gamer fuel.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
this
is good.
Kind of like a melted snow cone too.
Hmm.
Which would kind of sell the citrusiness and berryness, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What
I'm not mad at that.
How cool would it be if it turns out it's like rainbow snow cone?
Yeah.
Like you nailed it.
That would be great.
Sometimes I almost wonder
Validation.
if they like sometimes when they reveal the mystery flavor, it makes sense. Like with the Doritos like Thai curry. Like we didn't try it when it was mystery. We tried it after it was like announced. And I was like, how could this be anything but? But sometimes when they announce mystery flavor, I'm like, are you telling the truth?
Right.
Yeah.
Are you trying to throw us off the scent?
Well, it's weird. It's like that. I don't know. I can't remember which one of Gordon Ramsay's 1 million TV shows it was, but he had a segment where he would have chefs try ingredients blindfolded and be like,
Yeah.
all right, what is it?
Hell's Kitchen.
And yeah, Hell's Kitchen. And
Yep.
a lot of people would like take a bite of a banana and they'd be like, I don't know, pineapple. You know?
Whoa,
Right.
interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. Like
Would
for
not
some
be
people,
me.
it just really as soon as you take away 1 sense, people are like thrown off. You know,
Would have been me. What are you thinking about putting this soda?
it's really good. It's hard to. I mean, if you think of regular Mountain Dew as being
Yeah.
a 5, I think it deserves. It's just as good, if not better, than regular Mountain Dew.
I think for me, I think it's a 4 only because I've had other Mountain Dew flavors on the show. I think that I
You like
liked more.
Yeah. Voltage is hard to top.
Yeah, definitely.
The
But
well,
it's
also
pretty good.
the last one we tried, like the 7-Eleven exclusive one, the pineapple berry, whatever, was
Yes.
better actually.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable with a 4.
I say we put this guy in a 4, and I think it's a well-deserved 4. I think it's a strong 4. I don't think it's a yucky flavor.
No, it's good.
And that's because it's not for you, dude. You're drinking Mountain Dew when you're 45. You
Yeah,
got to be
Buy
8
some
years
Squirt, you
old.
know? If you're a
45?
60-year-old man, just drink Squirt.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
fine.
he's
Just drink Squirt.
he's been only drinking water, and so he took a drink. He's like,
Yeah.
what is this?
What is this, spicy water? Dude, did you see the video? I hate to go on a tangent right at the end, but there was a video that I saw. I might have sent it to you. This guy, you won't believe this, but he shows it on camera, him like opening and drinking them. He drinks of a normal 12-ounce can of soda. He drinks 61 of them a day. In one day.
61?
I don't believe
In
you.
one day. And he showed his basement. He shows how many boxes he has prepared, like ready to be drank, and it's like full.
Oh wait, you sent me this. Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy. It's like he's like, first I drink 3 Diet Dr Peppers on the
But
way to the
that's
gym, and then I.
5 gallons. That shouldn't be possible.
You can't. Yeah, there's no. I mean,
That's the amazing race to diabetes.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
dude.
real.
I don't even think if someone said,
No one else is competing, but
I don't think I could do that in water. I
no way.
barely. I try to drink a gallon of water
Dude,
a day.
you'd have health problems.
Yeah.
You drink 5 gallons of water a day.
That guy definitely.
he's out there.
And I will say, it's diet. It was diet.
Oh, okay.
He's out there. What?
He
Well,
drinks.
okay,
he
in
drinks
that
so
case,
much.
yeah.
He drinks so much soda. He gets a cut. It just.
Yeah, he's carbonated, dude. Speaking of carbonation, we've got the Fanta Beetlejuice Haunted Apple. It is spiced apple soda. Not a lot of fans of this soda, but I'm a little bit hesitant to take your guys' word for it because you also were incorrect about the voodoo flavor. But
I gotta say, apple is very much a Halloween flavor to me too.
and
That's a good choice.
I've had great apple sodas in Japan, so I'm not opposed. I don't know
Everything.
if
Is
the
Dude,
spice is
everything
going to throw it
tastes
off.
better in-
Why is
Yeah.
melon not a flavor in the U.S.?
I know they
Weird.
love melon over
Especially
there.
the
Me
way
too.
so
they
good.
do
I
it.
love melon here.
Me too.
It's not available.
You can
I-
get melon soda like everywhere in Japan, and melon soda is so good.
It ru-
It's so good.
And then you come home, all you get is melancholy.
This melon
Ye-
soda is number 1.
Anyways, all right, spiced apple.
The blood of Beetlejuice.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a callback joke.
Well, actually, no. Interesting.
The blood of Beetlejuice.
Mm.
I don't think I actually wanted to swallow it when I put it in my mouth. Actually,
Yeah.
it didn't
It
feel
almost
like.
has like a dated flavor at the back end. Like it feels like you've had this for 6 months.
Whoever said that it tastes like drinking a candle, that's actually yeah, I think. Wow,
Yeah, that's
that doesn't make me
it's-
feel good.
It's weird on the end.
Look who's looking at you too.
Yeah.
You like it? Tastes pretty good, right? What do you think?
Mm.
Yeah, you chose a
Yeah.
much better
Yeah.
line. What do you
Um,
think?
It's it tastes like a jelly bean. It doesn't taste
yeah.
like a drink.
Your eyes are watering,
It's
dude.
weird.
The spice.
Wow.
The spice. If it was just apple, it'd be fine.
That made my tummy
But the
hurt.
fact that it's spiced apple, and like you said, it tastes like a bad spice. It tastes like they were like, "Oh, this cinnamon is so bad, it's gone gray."
Well, let's not throw it out. Just-
yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, that's not. Yeah, that's not good. Wow, that's
It has
interesting.
like a resinous aftertaste. It
It's
tastes like-
actually kind of crazy how bad it is because this has to go through a process where people taste it and like, yeah, this
Right.
is good, and then
Like rooms of
more people
people.
taste it and like, yeah, this is good.
like what spice did you use? Curry.
Allspice.
Yeah.
You can put this at the end of the table, allspice. I think that's probably got to be a 1.
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
be
a
honest.
one,
As
man.
soon as I got it on my tongue, I did not want to swallow it.
That is
Yeah.
really bad.
One taste was enough to know I never want to have that
Oh.
again.
It's like eating chapstick. Okay.
No, lip smackers goes better than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lip
chapstick's better.
smackers is a 2.
Now, finally, we've got our weird food to cap things off. We've got our hands on the Hornell Cinnamon Toast Crunch Bacon.
Whoa.
Man, there were some scents swirling around the kitchen when Gabe was frying this up. Oh, I wish it wasn't so
smells
long.
Like cereal.
Innocence.
I like my bacon a little bit raw on both ends, just a little bit gummy.
Eat it in the middle. Eat it in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. Oof. Well, what can you say? It doesn't
Get a
smell
whole piece here.
as strong as it did when it was cooking. When it was cooking, it smelled so like sugary and cinnamon. And again, I like sugary bacon. Like I put ketchup on my eggs and I'll dip the bacon. I like maple
no.
bacon. Huh.
Oh, it just smells.
Smells like
Yeah, you
candy.
excited? You excited, buddy? All right.
Yeah, maple bacon is really good. Sorry to cut you off. Maple bacon is a great flavor profile.
Hmm. Okay, it's not abhorrent.
Bacon does a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
It does. It's not as strong as it smelled,
Mm-hmm.
which is for the best.
Yes.
It's not as sweet as I was expecting either.
The sweetness is fine. I just don't think cinnamon belongs on bacon.
No.
I don't think so
It's
either.
completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
It does take away from the bacon. The bacon, it would be better without it.
It
so-
might just be because this is the second savory thing I've eaten today, and we're following the spiced apple Beetlejuice slime goo. But I'm like, it's not bad, but it doesn't need to happen.
yeah.
It didn't need to be made.
Just because you can doesn't mean that you should.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's fine, but I would prefer regular bacon to this, which makes me think this is like, nah, there's no market for this.
Like you said, the bacon is like the bacon.
Wash it down with some Mountain Dew.
It's doing so
Right.
much more. Like
Yeah.
all credit to bacon because it's
It's
like
hard.
Yeah,
It's hard to
right,
ruin bacon.
right.
the cured pork is like it's still like that element is really nice, and then you just get like suave like waves of cinnamon sugar, and you're
That
like, what are
Mountain
we
Dew.
doing here?
The cinnamon is panicking in the pool, and
Yeah.
the bacon is not allowing it to pull
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
Exactly. Pull them both down. It's like, no.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
coming with me.
It's I'm glad that the cinnamon isn't as strong, and then the sugar is like a manageable sugary
Yeah.
bacon. I don't even think we need to give it a rating.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I don't recommend.
wouldn't
this.
recommend it,
Yeah.
but
No.
Don't buy.
I washed it down with the Mountain Dew, and that Mountain Dew tastes so much better after drinking that. I look like a Mountain Dew like sponsorship, but this is not a sponsorship. No, I'm not sponsored by Mountain Dew. But you know what?
Yeah.
The Mountain Dew Voodoo.
Unless
My friend is.
Yeah. It's I like that Mountain Dew. Okay, well that's been the bacon, that's been the podcast, and we've had a good episode. We've had a lot of like good snacks. The Flips pumpkin spice pretzels are really
Yeah.
good. The werewolf track, hey, if you're looking for something to get for Halloween to give out, the werewolf tracks Reese's are very tasty. And they're fun, you know.
Solid.
The Takis are probably the most like eccentric snack of the episode. One of the strongest tasting snacks we've ever had on the podcast. They are so intense. It's cucumber habanero, but flavor number one is going to be lime.
Yeah, absolutely.
The cucumber flavor is nice, but it is strong. So just fair warning. I do recommend trying them,
Those are lime
especially if you like,
chips.
yeah, especially if you like Takis. And then the fudge stripes are, oh God, the bacon's giving me the hiccups. The acid is coming. The fudge stripes are pretty good. Anything else, you know, if you're a fall flavor person, try the pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts, try the Twinkies. I'm sure you already have. The pumpkin spice girlies, every time there's pumpkin spice, they walk down the aisle, they're
Yep.
filling up the cart. And I'm one of them.
Yep.
But
Stomping in their Ugg boots.
that's right. Yes. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Super Tasters podcast. I've been your host, Evan, aka Mr. Peanut.
And I've been your host, Gabe, aka Julius Pringles, the Pringles guy.
And then our celebrity guest.
And I'm Brandon, and Chester Cheetah is here, ready to get out.
That's right.
That's
This
right.
is he's ready.
Yeah, right.
Checking his
We
watch.
have him blocked in.
Yeah.
That bacon, man.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. And as always, we'll let the celebrity guest take it away. Remember to
tie
your shoelaces.
Otherwise, you might trip.
Yeah, otherwise we'll catch you tripping.
That's right. Like the guy that said the Mountain Dew Voodoo is bad. I'm coming for you. I'm going to kill you. Okay, all right. Cut the feed.
Cut the feed.